Hello, hello, hello. Is there anybody out there? I just got back in from going on a walk with the dog. How's everybody doing? Anybody here? Anybody want to talk? Let's see, 7:16 at night. Well, that's Eastern Standard. Could be a possibility. People doing dinner time, maybe. Well, I guess it depends on who you talk to. Anybody could be anywhere. Hey, how you doing, Mike? My Skies 5D's here. Oh, excuse the way I look, man. I took a walk out there, take dog on a walk, and on the way back, talked to a couple neighbors. Sat and smoked one with them, and they're a little bit older than me. And one likes to throw around football, so asked if I wanted to go catch football. I guess I ain't done it in years. So yeah, man, took a few runs out there, caught it a couple times, slid around a couple times. That's why my hair is all crazy. I will tell you, I think I did learn something quite interesting, though. I'm not suggesting anything, just an observation. But it seems to me that if you do medicinal forms of fungi and then do some real quick exercise right afterwards, it seems like it might kick it in faster. That's just an observation. On to other things. So, everybody doing okay? Energy's ain't pushing anybody to the brink of jumping off no shit, is it? I say a lot of times I get told to jump off a cliff, but it's not literally. It's the higher self and such going, take a chance, do things. So I literally don't want to hear no shit like that. But I know there's some people that's had a lot of issues, uh, just navigating. I don't know. I'd say the speed of the energies, because a lot of other people that's tuned in. Um, they're saying the same thing. It's not so much that we're getting crap loads more of the energies, they're just higher and vibrating a lot faster, which is really helping and energizing a lot of people. But if you're not tuned to it, it's making some people really buggy. And that's how I just recently had some issues this last week. It's exactly that. Moon cycle, different things. People can get buggy. Shit can happen. But that's just the way it is in the 3D. We all know that. Good thing is, at this point in history, that they spoke of, the red and blue Kachinas came in the skies. It was a sign at that moment that there was activations all over this planet. See, for many years, the skies have been raining down stars all upon planet Earth. But you don't see them fall from the skies. And then at the time that these things showed up in the skies, these different things that we're observing, these ones that I call stars were activated. And it's basically just the souls of me, you, and all tuned in here. Because I can just about guarantee anybody that's tuned into this station, whether it be by accident or you normally do it, you're one of the stars that fell from the skies, and you're being activated into the crystalline Christ universal consciousness. We are the ones that were spoke of, man. It is us that we seek. Every one of you here is your own guru. You all know this. Nothing new. Hey, we have other people here. I thought for a second, looked up, and I was like, well, I'll be doggoned. We got a Sadarla, a Bruce, yeah, along with my skies, and I don't think I missed anybody else. Yeah, it's been a weird last week if you watched my other video, because there's some things that recently happened I will never speak of again, just because, well, sometimes you close the book and you say, you know what, that's not even part of my life. Or pretend like that was literally another life. And I don't mean another chapter in this life, another life. I'm done. Put that up. Never to speak of it again. And it's pretty wild when you do that and you get used to it. And what it is people that you feel are literally like soul brother shit, you know? Or you try to convince yourself. That has happened. You know, kind of fights your own intuition on something. And you go, you know what? I feel good. I see good in this person. And so you let shit linger for a few years and then it all comes apart and you're like, yeah, but it is what it is. You learn from it. Maybe you get some things out of it. That's a great thing, though, man. Because when you grow and you lose these people, all kind of awesome people come into your life. Man, I had some guy. I just was gonna say something about his orange vest on earlier. You know, going across the street, and he looks over at me. I got a backpack on. He said, "Hey, it's one of our crew." And I'm like, start talking to this guy, and he's like totally against the system and shit. He seen me with the backpack on, you know. And the guy talking to him all the way to the Big Lots. He almost come over to my house, you know, because he's like, "I'm trying to find a joint, man." You know, after we talked for a while, and I said, "I live across the street." I said, "I'll smoke one with you." But he disappeared into the Big Lots, and I never seen him after that. But I got a whole nother friend that I met through a friend that I've had issues with and no longer talk to. That's a really cool friend I was talking to today. So it's like, I guess what I'm saying is I had weird shit happen last week. I lost some friends. But in the process, as soon as I come back and I get myself into my place, my Zen mode, thinking right, you know, not thinking with bruised ego, mad because somebody don't understand something or friends being gone, and I just go, I'm back into where I was myself. Home is within here, and if you can feel that and go there, then you know everything's good. And in doing so, you just literally pull in the vibration that you send out. So what happens? I've, I've had a really good day talking to some really cool people and shit, you know, and it's just beautiful. But if I would have reacted the way that a lot of people have reacted around me lately, I'd be just as lost as they are. And I see a lot of lost people out there. But you know what? We can't sit and worry about those people or be sad about anything. Everybody's chosen their way in life, man. It's the ones that are on the fence that we're looking for. The ones that are thinking to themselves, I don't want to be stuck in the bullshit. Those are the ones we're looking for. Don't need to convince anybody of anything. Even if they literally want to jump off a bridge. I mean, if somebody calls me they're suicidal and want help, hell yeah, I'm going to help them. But don't keep posting on my Facebook shit on your Facebook stuff and it show up on my thing, you know, for years and years and years. And this has happened before of crying out for help like that and not really wanting it. Because at a certain point, even being very empathic, there could be the very real possibility of somebody like me looking at you and going, look, I love you. But seeing as that I love you, if you're that fucking uncomfortable being here after 30 years of complaining, just leave. That's not telling anybody to commit suicide. My mom committed suicide. My my cousin Jimmy killed himself the night that I didn't go visit him. It took me a long time to really get my head wrapped around that shit and realize that it had nothing to do with me and I couldn't stop everybody. And my whole life I've had so many people confide in me that they want to kill themselves. It's like I'm a I guess it's the that Buddha Jesus deep internal love, just I don't know, Gandhi, anything, man. Just think of the most loving beings you can. I think it's that deep down love and just a lot of learning, not letting my own emotions fucking kill me watching this shit happen. Just able to speak to these people. It's like I've had to be trained in my life to do so because it was going to happen or something, you know? Like if something predestined or did. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, hey, look, we got another one. We got Eileen up here. Hey, how you doing? Well, that's nice. I guess I must have hit a time slot where everybody wasn't busy. Pretty cool. I didn't look for a time slot. I just let flow go. Hey, hit the mic. Oh man. Yes, it's very important, man, to see stuff like this. All of us that got our all different stations and stuff bouncing back and forth, supporting one another in this whole process. It just it's the most beautiful thing, man. I swear to God, there's nothing more beautiful than what I'm feeling right now. I mean, you go from eh, being in a nasty situation within this third dimensional paradigm that's so gross, but you're so tuned in that when you get away from it and you go back to center, it's like all of a sudden it's just like this big vortex thing of you're just pulling in your whole tribe. Bam, they're all back around you, but it's not back around you because you are the one whole. The whole tribe observes this, you know, individualized perceptions, but one whole. And you can feel that. It's not just a thought pattern. You can literally tune into it. We're all vibing so high, we can do that shit. You know, we can feel each other. We can meditate and tune in as one whole. I know all of us has done this stuff across other stations. Hey, there we go. Ray off. What's up, man? So I want to make sure I'm not trying to point at everybody. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude and do that. And the shirt thing, I had a good talk with somebody today that didn't ask me to put on a shirt, neither just was talking to me about something. And I really never noticed, but sometimes, see, a lot of us have issues and things that happen, man, like messed up things in life. And I've had a couple times that people said stuff as far as the shirt. Somebody told me something today I'm not going to go into, but I never, ever in my life thought about that. And it's a remembrance of somebody, you know, and something that happened in life. And while I was talking to this person is just so awesome, same age as me, so full of love, man, you know, just a good guy. It just, I was like, he's talking to me, he's having no problems with this, but I can feel, I mean, I can literally do that. If a person opens up around me emotionally, I can feel your trauma and know what happened. And being that I've been through trauma, I think that's why I'm allowed to do so, because I can feel it. And I just want to put on my shirt. I told him, I said, I wasn't trying to be rude. I went off camera, put on my shirt. And he looked at me sincerely and said, thank you. So, yeah, I'm going to keep on the shirt. I'm going to be careful with the language, too. Because even though I say people shouldn't have triggers like that, who is it? Where's it my right to say people shouldn't have triggers? Look, people can do whatever they're going to do. If I want to be public and get it to more people, it's not like I'm following any rules. It's just being respectful to what others feel. So, yeah, try and be a little more careful with the language and put on a shirt. I do got a fan. I mean, I can turn the fan on myself, you know. So it was more just like my own thing of I feel more comfortable this way and screw it, you know. But instead of taking the rebellious kind of thought pattern on it, I was like, I just love everybody, man. I don't want nobody fighting with anything, you know. I've seen some just I felt some energy over this last week that was just so horrible. I almost felt like a homeless person, even though I have a home. Just being stuck where I was, I almost didn't have a ride back. It was just ridiculous. And I never want to feel anything like that. I felt enough stuff in life that I don't like. If I could stand up and spontaneously combust into light and heal the whole world, and everything that was ever me disappeared, and I had no remembrance of ever being a soul or anything again, I just went back to what is source, I would do it. It'd be worth it. Anyways, uh, oh God, synchronicities. Yeah. Flipped on unbiased and on the fence earlier today. Um, after their thing, and they were talking about those synchronicities, man. It's gone beyond synchronicities now. We're like matrix glitches straight up. I mean, it's like, wait a minute. I did this exact thing, I swear to God, but I feel like it was in another timeline or backwards or something. I mean, it's synchronicities. Holy crap. And they're in every different kind of way you can think of, too. The big Dana Bang. Well, it kind of is that way. See? The way I see it is, uh, if it was a bang, let's say there was a bang that created the universe. Well, we're all the dust and particles of that big bang. So, yeah, somewhere along the line, I guess you could say we're as old as the universe. Maybe not our conscious thinking, I was going to say evolved part, but I look out the door, but you know what I mean, part. But yeah, technically, what created us at some point, we're all as old as the stardust. Don't even worry about it, Darla. Just don't. We're paying attention out there. You know, I know how you speak and things you say, and I've been watching what's going on with them. You know, and I've seen you conversing with Bruce and them popping up on your thing. I was like, oh man, people are just sick, man. You know, they they have so much crappy stuff going on in their own lives. The only way they know to feel better is to transfer that shit to others. Sickness. I ain't fighting no trolls. They're sick. Of course, I did change around my picture because, you know, what's going on out there, you know, messing around with some stuff just so I could keep track. I think there was a couple of you on that station that was having some issues with that. See, I have another friend. I'm on her channel and had the same thing. I come off her channel one day before she made me a moderator. She made me a moderator like a week later. It was funny because I was on there and she said she's having problems with trolls. So I get off the live feed, you know, and I look up and I have a notification. And this person's like, hey, buddy, you better stay away from so and so. I'm like, what the fuck? This sounds like some shit out of a movie. Oh, excuse me. See, there goes my language again. But, anyways, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, man. These people are crazy. And then, like, a week later, you know, we decided to make each other moderators on our channel. It's like, you can't threaten somebody on YouTube. I mean, come on, man. You think we're gonna take that shit serious? Really? I come from a world where I've had guns stuck in my faces. I've, you know, fucking freaking people fighting and shooting at each other. YouTube trolls. Dude, I look at that stuff like a bored kid in his mom's basement or 40-year-old. I don't care how old they are or what they do. It's that same personality. You know, people picked on me. I'm going to pick on other people. Sad. Not sad enough for me to go, oh, I feel sorry for you. No, whatever. Go on with your life. Stay away from me. But it is sad that people would live that way. Like you said, Darla, you're tough, man. You ain't going nowhere. We all are. Are you kidding me? We've lived in a world that don't understand us. We've lived in a world that's chastised us and called us crazy, you know? Lived in a world that's bullied us and messed with us. And where are we all now? We're all here, all over the place, spreading our stories, our love, and doing our thing. No measly ass trolls can mess with this group. See, the way I see it is there isn't a presence higher than God. And if you realize you are the infinite, you are parts of the infinite energy of source. That energy that's lower vibrational, lower than the source that created all things, cannot infect your mind and get to you. I don't see draconian lizard people and shit in my third eye. I know others that do. But I've also put out to the universe, this is my holographic projection. I own this shit. You ain't allowed in here. So what happens? The lowest vibrating source that can be around you, that energy will go to try and mess with you. And that is some, oh my God, that's funny because it's like, really? I have came from another fucking dimension, you know, Sorry, I will get the language cleaned up. You got the thought pattern. If you've come from somewhere else to here to do a mission to help awaken the world, and you're gonna try and bother me through some little whiny people that have mental issues or holes in their lives or need a hobby. Wow, that's sad. These powers that be ain't no powers at all. They just sound like a bunch of, okay, we already cussed, so let's just go ahead and let this be the last video with this whiny bitches. Yeah, that's what it is. So, that being said, they're not even on the same grade, wavelength, or anything to be able to even communicate with any one of us. They ain't got the cosmic knowledge to hold a conversation with any soul in this chat room or any of ours. None. Woo! Shit stains. Might not even be good enough for that one, man, because even with the shit stain, you still put fabric softener and clean the underwear and stuff, you know? Nice discussion. I love it. Anyways, I don't even worry about the trolls. That's all they're trying to do is just take everybody's attention. You just do your thing. I mean, like I said, that trollbot thing, that one was kind of interesting, but yeah, I ain't never seen anything like what's going on right now. It's like the reverse fan club. It's like, we really like you, but we don't want to admit to it, so we're gonna hit you and chase you around and bug all your friends. Maybe that's what it is, Bruce. They are secretly in love with you. They think your work is the greatest shit out there. But they're just very hateful and can't admit shit to themselves. So that's what it is. They really love you. They're just disgusted with themselves for loving you. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Everywhere you shit. Oh, man. Yeah, they want to be you, man. Some Western. The OK Corral. Maybe that's what one of us ought to do. Somebody get fancy with your software program. I got the programs and shit to do it. I just don't know how to do it. But I dress up no problem. Give me a duster and a couple 6-shooters, Turn around. All right, you trolls, 12 o'clock noon. Be there, be square. Come out with a little the freaking cowboy hat on, Maybe an Indiana Jones hat. Yeah. Yeah. Wear one of those. I don't know why. I just like the Indiana Jones hat. Screw normal cowboy hat. I don't want the Indiana Jones hat. Hell, we don't even need a 6-shooter. Just come out with the whip and all. 12 o'clock noon. You bring a gun, I'll bring my whip. That's how badass I am. Pull the gun right out your hand. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Now, how's that for a Western? You ever see anybody pull that? I bet you they have. There's so many Westerns out there. Somebody's had to pull a whip in a Western and take a gun from somebody. Because I think I got the idea from Indiana Jones, didn't I? Oh, I appreciate that, Darla. I know. Sometimes, a person, they just get by themselves for too long and start to feel kind of, I don't want to say lonely. I watch what I say because I won't let myself say that. But the darndest thing is right now I feel so much love from everybody that talks to me, and I literally feel like it's not just love. I literally feel like people have gratitude that I even fucking exist and I'm around, and that is some just deep, amazing shit right there, man. It's like, holy crap! I am so connected to every one of you in source that I can feel how deep it is. I know what I'm sending out, and what I'm sending out is exactly what I'm getting back. And so I totally appreciate that, man. Every one of you. I mean, I'm the same way with all you guys. I mean, just talking to you all has kept me from getting too squirrely or losing it. I mean, If we didn't have each other, I think at this point I wouldn't have had anybody to talk to about this. So I would have went back to therapy. What else you gonna do? At that point, you're just convinced that maybe I am crazy. There is nobody else. But thank thank God, thank ourselves, thank however you want to say this. But we got each other, man, and that is so important. I mean, think about it. You know, whether you look at it as Revelations, the end, whatever, all these different scenarios, we're in that part in history. So now is the time you want unity, not division, no fear. You want people to be able to build up and stay connected, you know? And us staying connected, we create like a big ass ball of energy that's so ridiculously beautiful. It radiates out everywhere, man. So there's some people wandering around there like on the edge. They wander by us and feel that shit. They ain't on the edge anymore. They all of a sudden get a flash of this is normal. There's plenty like me. I don't know why I know this, but it's like I got a download of information just out of nowhere. We're everywhere. That's the shit that happens, man. That's why we got to keep these connections. It's very, very important, you know. But yeah, I love everybody, man. I thank y'all for showing up to these, and it's cool because a lot of times, I'm not like dropping some big knowledge, but I don't think that's really my job, anyways. My job, I don't have a job. I'm just good at being a friend, helping connect people, being a link, you know, reminding people, that kind of thing. I don't teach nothing. I just help remind people that all the answers that they seek are within themselves. And they got to tune in. And why? Because somebody else taught me the same shit. Well, like I came in like, hey, I got this. Oh, man. Like I said, man, we're all holding pieces to this giant puzzle. We all just need to come up, start putting it together. And that's what we're doing. Be 49 years old this year, and this is with all the crazy shit we just went through over this last year or two, however long you want to track this back, because crazy's been going on for a while, depending on what you call crazy. It's still the most beautiful time ever. If you're going to pick a point in history to be alive on planet Earth, now's the time. Now is so the time, you know. It's just really nice when you go around people that you've never been around before or go places and you see others awakening. You know, it's just very amazing. Ask Bruce what he's smoking. What happened here? Sonny and Cher. Oh, okay, yeah, he's trying to write Sonny and Cher. Who looks younger than you? Are you talking to me? If you think I look younger, there's a secret to it, bro. It's called a razor. If I let my shit grow, I got white all over the place. Last time I had a goatee, I kept trying to wipe my face because I thought I had like one time I thought like toothpaste or something in it. It was like all white just in one spot. No, it was the hair. I don't mind it turning white, but pick the whole area or something. With like little chunks. But yeah, if I grow out facial hair and stuff, I'll look older, man. You know. I learned that when working with some older guys. I worked with a guy 74 years old. He looked pretty fucking young to be a 74-year-old guy. He kept his face cleanly shaven. Oh, you leaving, Eileen? Good night. Oh, okay, yeah, thanks. Thanks for the hugs to you too, Eileen. Much love. Yeah, I don't know if any of you heard my the beginning of this video. If you got time, go back and see what I said about playing football, and something I said about activating stuff. I might cut the live feed out here in just a little bit. Starting to get into a whole different frame of mind. The hell? Huh. I had drank this energy drink, and I guess I didn't drink the whole damn thing. Must not have needed the whole thing. Yeah, but my brain started to get scattered. I was thinking of playing some music. I got my bass sitting right there. I like that chair. A friend gave it to me. His pit bull took a chunk out of it, and not a violent pit bull neither. It's a very nice dog. Just you know, big giant puppy with big giant teeth will tear a chair apart. That's why that chair was free. This chair was free. All this stuff was free basically. I got that from garbage here. That I scavenged from somewhere else. And both of them I put floor tiles on that look kind of like what I'm trying to do is imitate these things. Because my other two tables got these. And I got them courtesy of the dating site Plenty of Fish. Yeah, I know. That don't make sense. I was dating somebody on Plenty of Fish, and it was weird. She like immediately moved in my house, and within a couple months, immediately moved back out of my house. Left all her stuff. I said she could come back get her stuff. She said she didn't want it. It was just stuff, and well, I adopted some tables and a sewing machine out of it. Oh man. So yeah, I put the sticky tiles on the floor to try and mimic that kind of look. This chair came from here too. This was thrown away. That one was neat. That was a synchronistic thing. I said, "That's it. I'm going to quit saying that I don't have friends and nobody comes by because that's going to keep happening." I said, I do have friends. People will come by, and then I started finding chairs, and then I got people visiting. I was like, "Neat how that works." Yeah, which chair? A wingback or that one? It depends on who you are. I've been told that can be a butt eating chair. Like kind of sink into it. But I like that one because it's really, really comfy. But sometimes I sit in this one because that one it is too cushy, and if my back ain't hurt, right, this one's really good because it's good and solid. But what I like about this one is just the color scheme and stuff. It kind of reminds me like because this side's solid white, like I don't know, just an old car from the 50s or something. The way they would do the interior. Like have some crazy tan color of white. And the piping and all that. It seems kind of interesting. Red wine makes your jokes bad. Hair to pluck on your chin. Dude, that stuff happened to my mom's whole side of the family. Um, at a certain point in life, it seems like all the women would either develop something in this area or along here somewhere. Heck, even my ex-wife used to get this one crazy hair that would get like this long and it would stick out of her neck like that. Because when she'd move her head, she could feel it. And she's like, "Can you get that for me? Because I'm just real good at, just ping, doing that kind of thing." But, anyways, I got to get these shoes off, get me some water. 'Cause I'm going to walk the dog, and I came in here and started talking. Um, I don't know. I might play music. It just depends. I'm definitely going to turn on some kind of music. I got some stuff playing in the background right now here. It's like a 528 clearing house energy kind of music. I don't know. It sounded nice and relaxed and stuff, so I figured it'd be a good thing to turn on. Y'all. Oh, I think that's about the tone that was just hitting. Oh, nah, I can't do that. That high stuff sounds terrible when I try and do it. I hit the lower stuff way, way easier. Let's see. Oh. that high stuff just, I don't think the register's there. Yep. I could straight up align your chakras with my voice. Actually, I did start looking into different frequencies. I need to get an actual real tuner. And that way I can like ear train myself to the different tunings that I know will help. Swear to God, I'm going to do that. And I'm convinced that between the subtle energies that I learned this stuff from my daughter's mom's side of the family, and then my mom's side of the family. We've got like healers and interesting stuff going on. But I've convinced myself that I can use these subtle energies literally to place my hands over people and help heal them while chanting or giving a nice tone, a nice bass tone in whatever frequency it is pertaining to that part of the body. And even the different frequencies are all associated to a color too, man. It's really cool stuff. But anyways, that's that's one of the things that I'm working on. Oh yeah, see, I keep forgetting to do that kind of shit, man. Yeah, you can do that stuff online because you can get a free. Like when I went into the native flute making forum, they're like, yeah, just go. Well, I don't do the damn phone thing, but you can get an app for your phone, and that's what it was, a tuner, and you tune the stuff off of that. See, I got a tuner that I use for my bass, but it really, really, it's if I played out somewhere, I wouldn't use this. Seeing as I just play at home, I get this little cheapy ass thing. But I'd actually like to get an actual good rack tuner, man. Just for those kind of things. And I got that keyboard and that other stuff. I want to start making some music. That's really cool music, but healing music. You know. uh, oh, you taking off, Ray off? All right, man. Much love. See you later. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here myself. Let's see. Yeah, I tried doing some of those, man, and just the way the words are pronounced, syllables, or the way the consonants, vowels, any of that stuff's pronounced, is different enough to where I was finding it hard to do some of those, to try and get the right pronunciation in. Even when I look it up and see how it's spelled, it's still just the way that they would say certain things. Like, that's kind of hard. Yeah, I gotta go too. So, anyways, much love to everybody. Hey, thank you all for showing up, man, and keep spreading that love and doing your things on your channels, man. I like stopping at all your channels. Darla, you always got some just neat, different things on there, and Bruce, well, you know what you're doing, bro. You know, you're showing the truth out there. And I'll have to be honest, man, them are some of the best freaking shots I've ever seen of the moon in my life. I was convinced there was shit going on up there. And after watching Bruce Sees All, I swear to God, now I have proof. It's like, yep, can't bullshit me no more. I have proof. I've seen this stuff. Hey, what's up, alien intellect? Just getting ready to take off, bud. Sorry, I've been on here for a little while. Got to get some water, do a couple things. But hey, man, feel free to wind it back or go back to the beginning, and you can listen to us all hang out and talk, and the love's all there, man. I don't care if it's 20 years later on this video. If for some reason this video's still hanging around somewhere 20 years from now, I guarantee you'll be able to watch this video. You'll smile. You'll feel happy. It's all there. And I love you all. Thanks. Thanks for everything. Anyways, have a wonderful day, evening, whatever it is, and your little part of our big, wonderful world. And remember, we are the conscious evolution. I love you. Peace be with you.